Coming up on News Valdosta, the driver of a truck that struck and killed a pedestrian has been charged with homicide in the second degree.
And a doctor who fled to Germany is back in Valdosta, charged with performing illegal abortions.
Erica Bacon has our weather, while Ariana Deans gives us a rundown on local sports.
Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Stephanie Salone.
And I'm Ryan Saylor. Local officials have filed new charges against a Valdosta State University student involved in a fatal accident last week. Michael Lashley has turned himself in to the Lowndes County Jail this morning. An arrest warrant was issued for his arrest yesterday. Lashley is charged with homicide in the second degree after the truck he was driving last Wednesday struck fellow Valdosta State student Elizabeth Lizzie Lomar at the intersection of North Passage Street and East College Street. He was originally charged with failure to yield at a crosswalk. Elizabeth succumbed to her injuries on Saturday morning.
Former Valdosta obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Charles Rossman has been extradited to Valdosta after being arrested in Germany last year. Rossman faces charges of multiple counts of performing criminal abortion, several drug charges, and an FBI warrant for unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. Dr. Rossman allegedly fled Valdosta after an investigation was begun into illegal abortions.
The Valdosta Police Department and the Georgia Medical Composite Board filed multiple criminal charges after delving into the case into 2003. The Federal Bureau of Investigation helped with the case after Rossman fled the country. With the help of the Southern Judicial Circuit Office of the District Attorney, Dr. Rossman was found and returned to the United States on January 10th and is now incarcerated in Lowndes County Jail.
Sunday night, a multiple car accident on Highway 84 killed 62 people. 69-year-old Ashikumar Patel and 58-year-old nurse Martisha Jones have been identified as the victims. Shortly before 8:30 Sunday night, a semi-truck and a white car crashed going eastbound on Highway 84. Another semi-truck going westward then crashed into the immobilized vehicle, killing Martisha Jones, who was assisting Mr. Patel with his injuries. He passed away shortly after the accident. 2 more people were injured in the crashes. The Georgia State Patrol is conducting an ongoing investigation and charges are still pending.
A bank robbery is still at large this morning. Yesterday, a little after 4 o'clock, a man entered Citizens State Bank in Perry, Florida. The man allegedly wore a fake beard, dark jeans, a sweater, a black ski mask during the robbery. The suspect stole an undisclosed amount of money and escaped into a light-colored SUV. No workers or pedestrians were injured during this incident. The robber is described as an African-American male, 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing 175 pounds, and between his late 20s and middle 40s.
The Jackson County Police Department handled several instances of domestic abuse last weekend. On Saturday night, deputies arrived at Holly Timber Road where Rebecca Barnes, a 52-year-old woman, allegedly slapped her husband and hit him with heavy cookware. She's being detained at the Jackson County Correctional Center and being imprisoned for domestic aggravated battery and is waiting for her first appearance in court.
The other incident occurred shortly before 6:30 Sunday night, when the Jackson County Police responded to an armed domestic dispute on 4th Avenue in Alford. Police say 50-year-old Charles Warmer drew a pocket knife on his niece and her boyfriend as the argument about smoking in the house intensified. Reports say Warmer fled the scene when his niece threatened to call authorities, but he was arrested later in the evening. Warmer is now in Jackson County Correctional Center facing domestic aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. No injuries were reported during the incident.
Drunk driving is increasingly becoming a problem in Valdosta. News Valdosta's Dorian Baber has more.
It was early this morning when Johnny Beasley was arrested for driving under the influence. He is also being charged with 1 count of equipment violation. This is the second time this month where a citizen has been arrested for driving under the influence. Here's some things that citizens of Valdosta would need to know about driving in Georgia. The blood alcohol limit is 0.08%. Some things that drivers will face if they are caught driving under the influence is a license suspension, heavy fines, jail time, and they may even have to go to DUI school. Another thing is increased car insurance. So remember, drive sober or get pulled over. For News Valdosta, I'm Dorian Baber.
A Saturday night shooting at the College Park Apartments in Albany ended up with 4 men being charged. Leonard Glover, Michael Dialing, Azariah Stevenson, and Joshua Alford faced 2 counts of burglary, possession of a weapon during the crime, and 7 counts of aggravated assault. They are being held at Dougherty County Jail. The man allegedly barged into an apartment after a resident opened the door. Police say the man began firing a shotgun and a handgun. 20-year-old Rashawn McNee was shot in the leg and rushed to the hospital for treatment. Authorities say the other 3 victims weren't harmed and no arms were stolen during the shooting.
When we come back, we'll hear how a local task force is keeping Valdosta healthy.
And we'll look at how Scintilla Charter Academy plans to bring a new school into Lowndes County. Stay with us.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Valdosta State University.
Encouraging.
In-depth inquiry.
Hands-on experience.
Service and involvement.
And a global view.
While offering
a beautiful residential campus.
Over 100 fields of study.
Graduate and online degrees.
And championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
As part of Heart Health Month, healthy living has become a top concern among many Valdosta citizens. The Healthy Living Task Force, a program that complements the Lowndes County Partnership for Health, is doing all it can to keep the community healthy and make necessary resources available to the public. Task Force members say they will continue to organize educational events as well as health screenings for the area. Valdosta's Partnership Health Center also offers a free medical clinic with volunteer physicians that will assist uninsured residents ages 16 to 64. In addition to these services, the Partnership Cancer Fund will continue to collect donations to assist with local cancer patients.
The Lowndes County Board of Education is considering a letter of intent to open up the Scintilla Charter Academy after the school filed a petition. Board members say that they're willing to comply with the Georgia Department of Education on this matter. The board is looking at concerns such as budget and revisions to the academic calendar, and the new school will provide kindergarten to 3rd grade classes and a 4th and 5th within the 2 years that follow. If all is approved, the charter school will begin operation in the 2015 to 2016 school year.
U.S. Representative Jack Kingston has met with top business leaders in Valdosta to discuss the current state of affairs with healthcare policy and the area support of Moody Air Force Base. Congressman Kingston explained how crucial Moody is to Valdosta and surrounding communities and commended local leaders for their efforts to acknowledge that leaders in Washington, D.C. are familiar with area support for Moody. U.S. Representative Austin Scott also met with the South Georgia Military Affairs Council to discuss ways the area can protect Moody in the event of a base realignment and closure in the coming years. Congressman Scott encouraged the council to do all it can to prepare for the possibility. For more information about the efforts of SGMAC and area efforts to support Moody Air Force Base, contact the Chamber of Commerce.
South Georgia Medical Center will host its annual Heart to Health Expo tomorrow. Here's Area Hairston with a preview.
At South Georgia Medical Center, faculty are coordinating their 16th annual Heart Health Expo. The expo will provide guests with free health checkups and educational classes on CPR, healthy eating, smoking, and diabetes. Staff say the expo will greatly benefit the community and help save lives. SGMC is using the Season of Love to remind people the importance of taking care of their hearts.
Education is probably the best thing that we can offer to the public regarding heart disease.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States, killing nearly 380,000 Americans each year.
People are not always aware of risk factors.
That's why taking care of your body is so vital.
As a person who comes in contact with patients on a daily basis at a hospital, it's important to have a healthy heart, to keep your immune system strong, and to stay flexible and keep your endurance up.
The event will provide awareness for many risk factors.
Our Heart Health Expo program encourages people to come in to get tested, and everyone in the public is invited to attend.
The expo will be held at the Valdosta State University Center February 15th from 9 a.m. until noon. Appointments are necessary for portions of this event and can be made by calling 229-433-1074. For News Valdosta, I'm Ariel Hairston. South Georgia's Community Service Board has allocated funds throughout the region to support public nonprofit organizations that govern the state of public health. These committees include the Public Mental Health, Intellectual Disability, and Substance Abuse Services. The regional funding authorities will work under contract with Region 4 to ensure that Lowndes County and neighboring counties are well kept and prepared to uphold state health standards.
Up next on News Valdosta, Erica Baker has a look at our local weather.
And Ariana Deans will give us the best in sports, so don't go away.
In 1977, in Johannesburg, South Africa, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. By the age of 9, he was already outplaying him. The odds of this gentle lad winning the Junior World Golf Championships at the age of 14, 1 in 16 million. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the Open Championship once and the US Open Championship twice, 1 in 780 million. The odds of this professional golfer having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 110. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful. So let's take a look at our weather for today with Erica Bacon. Erica?
Thanks, Ryan. There's another winter storm heading for Atlanta. Fortunately, not for Valdosta. As you know, yesterday's weather was a pleasant feeling, and today's weather will be much the same. It'll be a little cooler with a high of 68 degrees and partly cloudy skies. There's a lot of sun in the sky right now, but those clouds will move in later on this afternoon and evening with showers. You can start to expect temperatures to drop around 6 o'clock this evening. Tonight, the temperature will drop to 46 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. There will also be a 60% chance of showers. Get those coats and umbrellas out for tomorrow because the temperature will have a high of 57 degrees with a 90% chance of rain. Valdosta is expected to get half an inch of rain. The precipitation that we're getting is from winter storm packs in North Georgia. Our UV index will be at a 4 today. That's pretty moderate, but remember the sun's rays can still be damaging. Be cautious, especially if you will be outside during long periods of time. Although spring isn't officially here, that doesn't mean we don't feel allergies coming. The prominent pollens we'll be expecting today are alder and juniper, and the pollen levels will be at a low of 3. I'm Erica Bacon, and that's the weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Erica. Coming up next, Ariana will give us a look at local sports. Stay tuned.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all working with United Way for a million little reasons. The kids of our communities, to ensure their academic success all the way to graduation day. You see, it takes about 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a kid becoming one or the other could be a professional athlete, or it could be you. Studies showed the earlier we get to kids, the better their chances. So become a United Way volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor, and make a difference in the life of a child, for the life of that child.
Give. Advocate. Volunteer.
Live united. Join your favorite NFL players. Take the pledge. Go to unitedway.org.
Valdosta State University.
Quality academics.
Caring faculty mentors.
A beautiful campus.
Opportunities for involvement, leadership, and service.
Championship athletics. Spirit and pride.
Discover your opportunities.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back. Now let's turn to our local sports desk and see what Ariana Dean has for us. How about it, Ariana?
In basketball news, last night, Berlin took 17-point lead midway through the third quarter against Brooks County. The Brand Rebels flipped the script Monday night, withstanding Brooks County 71-66. Burns advanced to face third season Cook County in another elimination game. On the girls' side, the Trojans led 28-15 at halftime and quickly built on from there. After a three-pointer from Berlin's Danielle King early in the third quarter, Brooks scored a 16 straight to push the lead to 30. The Trojans, who moved to 10-17 for the season, advanced to face Early County today in an elimination game. The Valdosta Wildcats has ended their regular season with an exciting 65-51 win against Tift County late last night. The Valdosta High School basketball team will go into the Region 6A tournament and is confident that it can beat the top teams. The Cats will face Camden County tonight. The tournament is hosted by Brunswick and will conclude the regional championship game on Friday. The Colquitt County basketball team tournament has just had a rare occurrence. The last time the Packers team won a state championship was in 1953. The surprise is that the Packers opened the season with just 2 wins in the first 11 games and are still doing and have just 1 victory away from the state tournament. The Packers appear to have the #1 spot until Valdosta upset Tift County for the #2 spot. The Colquitt County Coffee winner will play Tift County at 8:30 p.m. on Thursday night. Baseball season is warming up this year. Valdosta High will have their first game this Thursday at Bainbridge. The game will be at 5 p.m., so you can come out and support the team. In more baseball news, the Valdosta State baseball team is doing very well so far in the season. VSU has a 5-0, placing them the only team in the region that hasn't lost a game yet. VSU will take Albany tomorrow at 5 p.m. For some lighter news, the head of Lowndes baseball program will be a little different this season. Danny Redshaw will be leading the Vikings for the 17th straight season, which is opening next week. Redshaw was inducted into the Georgia Dugout Club Hall of Fame. The GDC recognized more than 300 victories Redshaw and Vikings have reached up this recognition for the past 16 seasons. Congratulations to Lowndes. That's all for your sports. Back at you guys.
Thanks, Ariana. When we come back, we get details on the cancellation of the Lowndes County Bird Supper.
A Riverton City Council meets to discuss new alcohol licenses. Stay with us.
That's slow. That's slow and below. Look, he's blushing. Seriously.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. Were you planning on having quail tomorrow at the Lowndes County Bird Supper? Well, it looks like you might need to plan on something else. The Lowndes County Bird Supper, co-sponsored by the City of Valdosta and Lowndes County, that was originally planned to take place this Wednesday, has been postponed to Wednesday, March the 5th. The supper has been rescheduled due to the winter storm warning issued by the National Weather Service, which predicts a potential for ice and snow for North Georgia. The decision to reschedule the event has been made for the utmost safety of all involved with the event.
Last night at 5:30 in Riverton City Hall, the monthly city board meeting was held. New business that was on the agenda for Monday night were the considerations to approve alcohol licenses for Mulligan's, Flip Flops, Tight Ends, Masatos, Milltown Groove, Lucky's, Blue Water, and The Mill.
31 students at Valdosta High School have earned AP Scholar Awards in recognition of their outstanding scores on AP exams. The Advanced Placement Program provides academically prepared students with the chance to take college-level courses while still enrolled and attending high school. About 22% of the 2.2 million students that participated in the AP courses and also took the AP exam performed at a high enough level to also earn an AP Scholar Award. The College Board recognizes several levels of achievement based on students' performance on AP exams.
The Aura Music and Arts Festival opens later this week at the Spirit of the Swanee Music Park. Aura is the latest music festival to come to the park, which also hosts the Swanee Spring Fest, Magnolia Roots Music Festival, Swanee River Jam, and Hawaii Festival. Aura has become one of the premier multi-day music events in the Southeast U.S., attracting fans from around the country. Aura will feature live painters, an interactive arts village, a canned food drive, and a charity disc tournament, but it's the music that brings people to the festivals. The festival's headliners are Lotus, Papadosio, and Conspirator.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Stephanie Salone.
And I'm Ryan Saylor. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.